Hey all, it's me again, the Rock Doctor, coming at you live with another exciting video. Today, I'm calling it Escape from Bluesbox Island. So, let me fire up my backing track first, and I'll just play through this stuff. Then I'll talk about what the hell I'm trying to get, the point I'm trying to get across here. But we're in the key of A, and this is the first section of my backing track in A number 1. All right. So what the hell is going on there? Well, first off, the first 4 licks I fired off there were my 4 essential licks, and I was playing them from the home pentatonic scale shape for A minor. So hey, it's time for the magic of the dry erase board. So yeah, look, I was playing with this shape here. Look, the first 4 licks were, and that's the 5th position or the 17th position. But yeah, you can see what it is here. It's the pentatonic scale shape that everybody knows. I call it the home pentatonic scale shape. But what I wanted to stress here was, eventually you're gonna wanna venture away from this shape, even though it's so iconic. Everybody uses it, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's thousands of licks that come right out of this. During Riviera Paradise, Stevie Ray Vaughan basically stays right within that home scale in the key of E. He never really leaves it. And it's awesome what he does there, even though the song itself goes through 6 key changes through the chord progression. He uses that E pentatonic for the whole thing and makes it work. So there's a lot to be said about, there's nothing wrong with playing out of that shape. But today, again, we're in A, so I digress a little bit there. What I wanted to do is go to my second favorite shape for the pentatonic, and that one would be right here, number 3. Let's talk about that for a second. Just take a look. The way I've got these things diagrammed out here, the black dot, see this one here in the 5th position? That black dot right there, that is the A note, okay? That's my point of reference. That's how I find that scale shape, and how I tie my licks together in whatever key I'm playing, for sure. As long as I know where the scale goes, I can play something, and I won't sound like an idiot, because I'll know where my licks go. Now, you can also use that same concept and find the A note on the next string. Look. So in the 12th position, there's our A note on the A string at the 12th fret. And the scale is essentially the same, so that's what I'm trying to point out here. Look. As far as the shape of the scale, let's go back down here again. Look. So from the A note, you've got that big stretch, right? See it? Then you've got 3 little stretches right next door. See that? And then a big stretch, then another big stretch. But just using the A as a reference, if we play this in the open or 12th position, the same crap happens, except for now we move the root note to the A string. Look, there's the A note, big stretch, little stretch right next door, little stretch right next door, and the next one still is next door, but because of the tuning, that little stretch there is 1 fret up. And then finally, we've got the big stretch that lines up with the position of the others. So there's the logic. It's really the same scale. And our licks are the same too, basically. I'm going to go through the 4 essential licks here in the home position, in the 5th position, and then I'm going to play them also in the 12th position so you can see what's going on. Here is essential lick number 1. It's just 1 note, and it lasts for 2 measures. It's the B string 8th fret. It's a G note pushed up to an A. Super iconic move. Here it is. If you counted it, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now let me do that same lick up here in the 12th position. That note occurs on the high E string on 15. That's the G note. I push it up a whole step. There's that one. Okay. Now let's move on to essential lick number 2 in the 5th position, okay? I'm going to play it first. notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Fret-wise, that was the high E string 8-5, B string 8-5, C string 8-7-5, and then the D string 7. Now, if I move this up an octave, or I'm sorry, if I move it up to the 12th position, the notes don't actually exist there. So I made up a lick that followed the contour of that one, and it goes like this. I still ended it on an A note, and it's still the same amount of notes. In other words, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let me walk through the fingering for that. On the high string, that was 15 to 12. On the B string, I did 16, 15, and 13. A little different there. And then on the G string, I played 14, 12, 14. But essentially, in my mind, it's the same lick. I just made one up that followed the contour of essential lick number 2, so I have something to do up there. All right, let's move on now to essential lick number 3 in the 5th position. Here it is. Again, it's 8th notes. The count would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the way I find that lick again is I locate the A note and I move back 2 frets and then fire the lick off. Here's the here are the fingerings. Okay, on the low E it's 3-5. On the A string it's 3-5, slide to 7, and I finish up on the D string 5-7-7. All right. Now let me go to that same lick, essential lick number 3, in the 12th position. Again, I find the A note. This time it's on the A string at 12, and I move back 2 frets. So here we go. It's exactly the same fingering-wise. All right, so let me give you the fingering or frets. On the A string, I played 10, 12. On the D string, I played 10, 12, slide to 14. And then at the very end there, I played 12, 14, 14. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there's essential lick 3 in both positions. Let's do essential lick 4 next in the 5th position. Here it is. Now this one here was not all 8th notes. It was a mixture of quarter notes and 8th notes. Check it out. I'll count it for you. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And as far as the frets, I started on the G string 7. I bent that up a whole step 3 times. Let it back down. Pulled off the 5, and then I hit 7 on the D string to finish it up. And that final note's an A note. Safest note there over the chords that are underneath me. All right, now let's take that up here onto the 12th position. Here it is. Look. Same exact lick, and it starts on the high note of the shape on the B string 15, and again it's the same idea. I bend 15 3 times, let it down. Pull it off the 13 to finish up on the G string 14, A note. So what's the importance of this, I think? Well, you don't want to be, at least in my mind, you don't want to be stuck just solely being able to play out of the home scale. It's nice to be able to play somewhere else. And a good way to introduce that to yourself is to find the same licks in a different position with a different scale shape. So that's the logic of it. All right, so I guess that's it. It's me, the Rock Doctor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, order me a pizza, and if you're watching these short videos, make sure you go back and watch the long video that has all the info on it. All right, I'm out of here. I love you. Bye.